so glad you could join us from the farm, Stanford Stadium in Palo Alto. Basically, a month into the season, here in Week 4, and teams are starting to reach a critical portion of the schedule. It's the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and the Stanford Cardinals. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Hey guys, checking in with Coach Brent Key before the game. He told me this is a big challenge for them just from a time zone standpoint. He's trying to do a lot of research with his sports information and sports performance coaches to make sure their team is prepared and ready to fight this east to west time zone travel. We'll see if they're able to perform well here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Yellow Jackets will kick off first, and here we go. Looking for blockers. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Cardinal offense will take the field to get things underway. And here comes the guy that'll be running the show. What a rough game he had in that loss last time out, throwing 3 interceptions. They'll move the tight end. Timeout called as the play clock had gotten down to 3 seconds. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. On the move. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. You know, when you get off to a tough start in conference play like these guys have, sometimes the temptation is just to try to get through it, play out the string. How can they turn it around?
Well, they just need to put a game together in all 3 phases.
Here's a little room there. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
That's the beauty of misdirection in the run game, right? You try to show the defense one look, and then you come back and hit them the other way when they're not expecting it.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Using his legs, it's Ford. Good, solid tackle.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Keeps it on the bootleg. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Stanford lines up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. The whole thought process is just get the ball back and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball, Reese. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution on that punt return.
Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. That opening script from the offensive coordinator didn't lead to a score as they punted on their first possession. Now they have it back. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He wants to change this route. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
On the run, it's 4. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short.
Red 54. Check. 692, love check. Go.
Single back formation, and they give it to it. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They're going to ride this running back. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Finds his man. It's Black. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
The Cardinal at the line with a first down. Let's see if they go back to the air. Gonna run it. It's 4. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They feed him again. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Stanford! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the point after is good. The officials stop play here as they check on the injured Cardinal player. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that.
Number 13, Celtic kicking away.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Yellow Jackets offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And onto the field comes Malachi Hosley. He has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him...
Got a little grass. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
I'll tell you, this defense and their front seven, they're going to have to play with great eye discipline because they know they are going to see this type of misdirection in their run game, and they got gashed there.
Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. It's Addison.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it because he really didn't have a choice because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Quarterback keep. And that ball's free behind the line. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse.
And those are so frustrating when you're in defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The offense fortunate to still have the ball, but also facing a big third down. Got it. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on fourth down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting one is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Snagged out of the air. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Oh, and he got a hand on it. It's blocked. He didn't get it, and what a stop on this defense to get the football back.
And how about the speed by that defender coming off the edge to block that field goal? Wow.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Black. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Might have a chance. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's all. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. With the catch, it's Blackburn. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the ground with the counter. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. The run inside. It's Hosley. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
It'll be third and long. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Finds his man. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Yellow Jackets want to move quickly. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And this setter downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's made. Made a defender miss. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he tacks on the extra point. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's 4th.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. Gets rid of it. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so just
fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Gets open down the middle. Georgia Tech spins its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Finds a man on the left. Out The 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. And the Yellow Jackets will have it 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man. It's Harris. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the field goal to end the half. Just a halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. Stanford will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, and you're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Fires to the big fella. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Defenses throughout the week study every third down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
Oh, he's got some space. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The Yellow Jackets are rolling down the field. That's caught. It's Harris. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
On the ground, it's Hosley. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Tries to get it on the ground. And he's not even close to the line to gain, and the defense makes the stop.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. 4th down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Receivers just haven't been able to separate and get open tonight. It's been that way all game long so far. It's been tough on this QB. Another one gets swatted away for an incompletion.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Catch is made at the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Caught in the backfield. It's Addison. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got his man. Breaks into the open. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
On the ground, it's Hosley. Finding some room. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
And that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Go east-west, and the quarterback gets strung out, doesn't pull the trigger and really make a decision. You'd like to see him stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, get more of a plus yardage on this play. Nice job by the defense.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for space. It's Ford. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to it. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. Now the play fake. Scrambling away. Complete to the right. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. Across, got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cardinal!
Man, how nice is it to be down, and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back, and he can make big plays like that. Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back in the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit whole, but that was a good start.
Yeah, I think the defense probably kicking themselves, too. I don't know if in this 2-minute type situation, if they were expecting them to run the football, but somehow, some way, you've got to be able to gang tackle this guy and not let him take it to the house from that distance.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got a man. It's May. Man, those sweet feet could dance on a light bulb. He's out to the 23. And the Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They want to run this quarterback. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
Running inside. It's Hosley. Crosses the 40. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run.
There's some room. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Firing to the right, complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey guys, checking in on the Stanford sideline. This defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
All right, Holly. They'll try it over the left side. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. This time he wants to throw. Right on the money.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football, tackle, and don't give up the big plays.
To the air on 1st down. Got his man.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Second down, he'll throw it. Complete. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Stanford quickly to the line. Looking to throw. Stepping to the right. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Stanford! So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Goes to the option. Pulls it on the option. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
To the air, it's Mendoza. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And they're not on the same page there.
That is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
Here's the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only one possession on fourth down, it looked like there was a window to put that football in to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
And the Yellow Jackets will try to run out the clock in the final minute. Holds and fires complete to the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Now Stanford is going to call a timeout. That's their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Keeps it himself. He's got the first down, and they'll be able to run it out from here. Now the Cardinals decide to spend their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout.